Thank you.
Hello.
Good morning.
Hello. Okay. Audrey, right?
Yeah, Audrey.
Okay, so why not let's start with your introduction.
Okay, sure. So, good morning. My name is Audrey. So, I always describe myself as a passionate team player who always pursues excellence. I'm currently a junior major in NCCU BA, Business Administration Department, which equipped me with the solid theoretical foundation and the critical thinking skills that need to be excel in this job. In the past 2 years, I've been participated in 2 case competitions internationally, and both are in the retail and e-commerce industry. So in this experience, I partnered with 4 team members to cooperate with the business partners to help to find out the pain point, to solve the problem, and give some outcome. And in this process, in the end, we got top 3 in Taiwan. So as an ambassador of BA, I had an opportunity to hold an orientation for more than 100 students. And in this experience, as a team leader, I always make sure the communication channel is open and make sure my teams are on the schedule. So through interacting with others, I learned the skills of communication, team leadership, and of course the importance of teamwork. So I really want to apply for the job in BCG, and I really want to be a part of the part-time assistant to help the associate to solve the most daunting problem, and at the same time to help to make a long-lasting impact on the society, on the business, and the client. Thank you.
Hey, very impressive introduction.
Yeah, thank you.
Hi, Audrey. So BCG, very well-known company. Sorry. G. So you are a junior student, right?
Yeah, junior.
But I feel like you're a senior student to me, like very well prepared. So I think basically you do a lot of homework. So another question just for you, like there are a lot of senior students apply for PTA, right? PTA position in BCG. So can you give me more about like evidence, like what made you different from those seniors to this position? Yeah.
Yeah, I would say I am a very driven person, which means that in every situation, I always do my best to go beyond or over the judge's expectation. For example, in the ATCC competition, because our topic is animal welfare, a very rare topic for us. So to impress the judge, we really go into the pig slaughterhouse to see what they are doing, to make sure the whole process is ethic or not. And at the same time, we hold a photo exhibition, which impressed the judge a lot. And at the same, we also we make sure every presentation can impress the judge. We do the we make the brochure, or we make some soundtrack to make sure they are impressive. So I think this is the reason I always make every effort to all the things, and I can excel others. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, I can actually feel your passion in all your answers. And you also, on your CV, I noticed that you've got a lot of teamwork experiences.
Yes.
And in BCG, you need to work with a lean team of like 45 members, including A's, PLs, or MVPs. So what kind of role will you define yourself in the teamwork?
I would say although I'm good at the leadership and the team member, but I think I am a good team coordinator. Take ATC's example again. In that team, we actually have a very serious fight in the middle of the competition, which is really harmful for a case competition. The situation is my team leader who think one of our team members has too many opinions on his decisions, and one of the team members, she just feels why the leader don't hear from me. So in the process, because we all have the online meeting because of the COVID, so it's harder to have a clear conversation. So at that time, they just don't speak to each other anymore. And during that situation, I try to find out, I try to talk with both of them privately and know what they are really thinking about. And in the end, I found out that all of them are just want to let this team become better. So I try to make some advice on them to say maybe you can try to use another sentence to describe what you are thinking to let this whole conversation more fluent or smooth. And in the end, the whole team just cooperate together again, and we got a quite good ending in the end. Yeah.
Okay, that's a pretty good example. And in BCG, people will focus on different sectors and functions. So is there any particular field that you're interested in?
I would say because in business administration, we have the management in 5 fields. And in this 5 field, I feel like I have some interest in, right now I'm taking the supply chain management course. And of course, the marketing course is another thing that I am very interested in. So I think I will find more, to search for more information and try to get in this kind of industry.
Okay, so BCG International Consulting Company, so definitely you will have the chance to meet a lot of international colleagues.
Mm-hmm.
So is there any international experience you have can share with us?
Yeah, so internationally, because I will go exchange to France next semester, so I applied for the buddy program. Yeah, so I have a very, very good buddy who's from France. Her name is Lola, and we have so many activities, no matter it's on IT. We have language exchange, and we also celebrate birthday together. So I think in the international experience, I do my effort to make a lot of friends on NCCU and try to in Taiwan and try to broaden my horizons. So I think I have a very good international exposure.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. And I noticed that you mentioned your reference is one of them is from the CEO of Carrefour, Taiwan. I'm just curious about is there any particular background for this?
Yeah, it's mainly because of the ATCC competition, because she is the director of the animal welfare part. So in the project, she's very, very impressive by my activity, because she think we really did a great job to really go to that field to see what really happened. And as a student, I am very proud that we can really make a change on the food transformation. And in this process, I really felt I am gradually changed, and I really want to be a part of the whole transformation. So I asked her if she willing to be my reference, and she said yes, of course.
Okay, perfect. So Audrey, you seem too perfect to me. Is there any weakness you think you have and share with us?
Yeah, I have to admit that actually I know this consulting job, this field quite late, not like other juniors who already in the consulting club, who already have the experience in all the consulting related case competition. But for me, I just know this job, so I just buy my Miss C book and my BCG Solve the Problem book on my computer, so I just start this whole process. But I think I will, at the same, I will do my effort to learn how to be very critical thinking and learn how to be a good associate or consultant in the future.
Okay, Audrey, so can you tell me how many chairs are there in this building? You just need to give me 2 layers of calculation.
So first, I will define the chair as the chairs in the classroom and not include other chairs in the restroom or others. And then I will need the number I will make the sentence, the function of the buildings. I will divide in the building's classroom into big, middle, and small. The small might be under the 20, the middle might be the 20 to 50, and the big will be over the 50 to 100. Then I will make the percentage of the small, middle, and big classroom. It might be, I would say, depends on my experience, it would be the 30, it would be 40% and 40% and 20%. Then I will times the chair in the classroom. Like for example, this classroom need 30, and this classroom need 50 and 100, and times it, just sum it up.
Okay. So have you ever talked to anyone in BCG?
Yeah. So in the past few months, I contact many. No matter it's the senior consultant in BCG or the part-time associate in BCG. So I am really, really impressed by what they say. BCG's value is teamwork. Just like BCG mentioned on the official website that we grow by growing others. So I'm very touched by this sentence because here the others means not only the colleague, the client, it also means the society. So as a student of NCCBA, we always cherish the teamwork. So in my experience, I know teamwork is really, really important, and I really want to be a part of the BCG.
Okay, so my last question is, do you have ever think about to apply for master program in your career or lifelong?
Yeah, so currently I want to apply for the PTA, and in the future, fortunately, I want to be associate of the BCG, and I want to devote to the company and try to see if I can deal with more problem and take more responsibility in BCG. And in the future, I want to, maybe after 3 years, I want to apply for the MBA
Program.
The program, sorry,
Okay.
and yeah, to improve my critical thinking or whole business skills.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, I think time is running up, so we'll go for the feedback section.
Yeah.
I would say, Audrey, congratulations. I think this is the perfect interview by far from other candidates.
Yeah.
So I think you have really did a lot of work. From what you express is really your knowledge, your experience, so it's very fluent and very perfect. You have a lot of eye contact, gesture, I think it's okay. One of the thing I just want to mention is when there's a minor arrow in your resume,
Yeah.
you see the relevant,
Okay.
if you see your resume.
Okay.
So I think this is just, supposedly not to happen,
Yeah,
right?
okay.
Relevant. So when I see your resume, I just, at the first point, I noticed it, but actually your presentation just revert my impression to you. So I think if you just check again your wording, I think your presentation is actually perfect.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and read.
Yeah, perfect engagement, perfect presentation. I think just got 2 points. The first one is I noticed, although your word and language usage is close to perfect, just 1 point is that you will the plural nouns or things, he thinks, you will say he think.
Okay.
Or one of the colleagues, you will say one of the colleague.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's minor part. And the second is regarding my question, the case question for you. I would suggest you to list out the components. So you will say, okay, so to get the number of chairs in this building, I will first get the number of floors, the classroom in each floor, and the chairs in each classroom. And then you further divide it and polish, fine-tune your components in each sector.
Yeah.
For example, the mid-large classroom you mentioned. Okay, so to give them a high-level structure first.
Yeah, but in the end, it's a perfect interview, and I hope you get a job.
Thank you so
Impressive.
much.
Yeah, impressive. Congratulations.
Do you have any questions?
Yeah,
you want to ask?
last question to us? Anything?
I want to know, because I really want to apply for this job, so I want to know if data analysis is an important part for this job. If it is, I will
I think estimation is the main point. Like what Henry asked you, you just need to have your rationale about how the data comes up. You don't really need to go that far for a software like data analysis.
Okay.
You don't need this program. You don't need to mention you have take this course to prove you know how to do that. Yeah, so estimation, I think it will be enough. Yeah. Thank you, Audrey.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So much. Thank you.